Halo, halo, tes, tes. Halo. Tapi nggak ada muka aku ya? Mm-mm. Mana? Oh, salah. Salah.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is a great pick out. And he's there to get it away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Tammy Abraham, has proven himself to be a very good instinctive finisher in front of goal, and despite his large frame, has the pace to run in behind defences too. For me, he seems to be at his best when he's furthest forward, doing exactly that, not straying to either flank.
Well, quite no argument from me on Abraham! In he goes again! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Pulisic at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Hernandez. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Can he get onto this? Pulisic. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Abraham made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! Just off target. Gabbia promptly onto that, and that is that. Jimenez. Picks up, he's had a hit! He's a sharp little ball here. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now, and leading. Olise. And here's Muller. Kane. Walker does really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Kane. Pulisic. Abraham. Rafael Leao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, they've got it again. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lima. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice bit of trickery. He's found the way through. Abraham proves just a little bit too strong. Kane. And they win it back again.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Muller. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fofana. Oh, played through for the wide man. Stanisic getting this one clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernandez. Pulisic looking to add to his goal. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nicely aimed pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's had it nicked away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Been swung through, and here's Abraham. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a go. Decent enough try.
Abraham has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Muller. Now that's well seen too. Gabbia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rafael Leao. And it's Sané. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pavlovic. And Reinders. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Well read, nice interception. And there is the half-time whistle. reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0.
Ada yang follow barusan. Benar dulu ya.
Attenzione, un cambio.
There's the start of the second half. And he cuts out the supply. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got the shot away! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that has put paid to that. Fofana, who does have an assist to his name. Pulisic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Fofana has got himself a free kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's in on goal! And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's picked out the run. Bayern Munich have a free kick.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Reinders. Always onto this. He slid in. Fofana! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A case now of complete control. Hernandez. Pavlovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had it taken off him. He has found the way through. Great hit! They've scored! And they are right back within touch. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Milan looking to pass their way through. He's through here. Fofana! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
The most accurate pass. Fofana. Hernandez. Fofana. And here's Rafael Leao. Hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. Kane. Oh, that was vital. Real chance! It's ball kick. Hernandez. Kane receives it in a good position here. Nicked it back promptly. He's got away. And a shot! This time, surely! And again! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
He rises! He will be livid with himself. Fofana is there, and he can pick it up. Abraham! He's got tall!
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rafael Leao! Great chance! It's a loose ball. That's the throw. Muller running with the ball. Muller. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that is a good challenge from him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
Just the keeper to beat! Shapes to shoot! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And it's Kane.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Out for a throw. Out of play for a throw.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Musiala, Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Goretzka. Muller. Fofana. Olise. Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try! Danger averted for now. And with that, the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did it.
Dan pick up the player ya guys.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goal.
Oh no, what has happened here? Martinez. That's really well manoeuvred. Loftus-Cheek. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Terracciano. Reinders. And here's Abraham. Shot could be on. Gabbia gets over and intercepts. Fratesi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Barella. Great hit! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Now that's well seen too. Zielinski is sporting a guilty look after that. The movement, shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's has another go! That's going to go a long way.
Milan have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Big chance! He's had a hit! Rafael Leao now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a nicely measured pass. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Bissek makes the interception. Rafael Leao. Reinders. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Terracciano. Rafael Leao. Arnautovic. He could be in here. Big chance. Martinez! Glorious! A finish of true class. And Inter go in front. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zielinski has it out wide and in space. There's the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Brilliantly cut out. Milan are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Look at the space here. An uncompromising challenge. Rafael Leao. Now it's Martinez. Time and again they are repelled. He's found a way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Rafael Leao is fouled. Terracciano, he's found a way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Reinders. And it's Arnautovic. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well spotted.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
5 minutes till the break. Dink through. That is a brilliant interception. Darmian. Bastoni. Barella. Barella. Reinders looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's wonderful
Ci
alertness.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Looking for options for movement. Gabbia does really well to win the ball there. Terracciano. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And the game has already resumed here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Terracciano. Abraham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Jimenez. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Martinez. Gabbia proves too strong. Now it's Abraham. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And here's Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
Inter have
spettatori.
really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Chance! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Ha segnato al 62esimo minuto, numero 10. Cambio di giocatori.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Joao Felix. That is a great pick out. And he's got the beating of it. Has a goal! And he's found the net! Right back in the game! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Numero 90.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume...
And Martinez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Darmian. Oh, that's a key interception. Hernandez. Now it's Martinez. Martinez was a look. Martinez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is a little undercooked. Now it's on Arnautovic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. They're taking a moment to consider their options. There's the hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Darmian really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Up he goes! And the lead stays intact, just.
Joao Felix absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Now it's Barella. Well, that looks a decent ball. Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Reinders. 5 minutes left on the clock. That is good alertness. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He can run onto that. Bisek kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zielinski. He could be in here. He's cut it out. Mignon gets it clear.
Inter probably could have killed things off, but they
Ci
should be
saranno 3
okay here.
minuti di recupero.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there's green grass. And Arnautovic! Reinders. We are into overtime. Now it's Abraham. Arnautovic. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussion. And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right prep.
It has come to that time when everything is starting to fall into place. This a game of massive significance, potentially pivotal, very, very little margin for error. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Reinders. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao has it in a wide... He's got tall! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Abraham really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Joshua Zirkzee, has to be the focal point in the side in so many ways. And what I like about him is that he doesn't shy away from anything. He doesn't really have quiet spells in games. He's always looking to get involved and to keep the team in good condition, confident, and trying to get on the front foot always. And for that, you've got to admire him.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lindelof. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Milan given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Garnacho.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And he's got the beating of his man. Great hit! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Jimenez. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Decent hit! Oh, important interception. Reinders. And he's found the way past. Loftus-Cheek. And here's the chance to counter. Quality ball. Mazraoui. And Lindelof. Almost half an hour in now. And he's ended up in no man's land. Kyle Walker. Foot in. Oh, he's great chance! They've done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down.
In for a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Mazraoui. Garnacho. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lindelof. Eriksson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's straight offside. Under an awful lot of pressure. Eriksson. Abraham. Reinders. That's beautifully weighted. Diogo Dalot. Eriksson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Loftus-Cheek. Zirkzee has found the net here, of course. Reinders. Here's Rafael Leao. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shot at goal! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Stood up well to him there. Loftus-Cheek. Lindelof. Reinders. Loftus-Cheek! Oh, split-second reaction.
Loftus-Cheek actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played into space out wide. Abraham! Well read, and the danger is averted. Garnacho. Loftus-Cheek, who's set up 1 goal so far. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And again! I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pass is just off target. Milan have their 3rd corner. He gets big! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Jimenez. Bayendir deals with it effortlessly. Ugarte. Rafael Leao. Reinders. Ah, that's a fine interception. And the pass is intercepted. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafael Leao gets into some space.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Garnacho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's taking no chances there.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Abraham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix. And here's Abraham. That'll be a corner. Milan get their fourth corner. Abraham! And again, he scored! 2 to the good, they have breathing space. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Joao Felix. Interesting ball. Now it's Abraham. He's one-on-one, surely! And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's following up! And another try! Decent enough try.
Abraham certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Loftus-Cheek! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a sharp pass. That's at the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Abraham voted man of the... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Looking to go deep. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! That was mighty close. Pinches it off him. Fofana. Abraham. Fofana! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a good foot in there. Hernandez. Good read, needed to be. Rafael Leao looking to run onto it. Hernandez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Showing great feet there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hernandez. Spread neatly. Now it's Abraham. And they've got a throw. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. Out of play for a throw. Fofana. Rafael Leao! He can get that clear. Fofana. He's in space and looking for options.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Fofana. Reinders did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Abraham. Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way.
Abraham, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Abraham. Kyle Walker. Walker charging forward, the ball at his feet. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Fofana. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Walker. It's Fofana. Reinders. Driving on and making good progress. He's through here. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Fofana. Rafael Leao. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Loftus-Cheek powering forward here. And he's making progress on the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Abraham. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kyle Walker. Now it's Abraham. Jimenez. And Reinders. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. And it's thrown the cat amongst the pigeons big time, but the upcoming break does give them a chance to regroup.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Milan would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Fofana. Pulisic. Pulisic! Abraham! And it's in! Two up and threatening to pull clear. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Pulisic.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fofana! Oh, that was close. There's the header. Good stop. Gabia with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jimenez. Abraham, big chance! And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Fofana. Pavlovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fofana. No, again there's no way through. More and more pressure on the ball here. Kyle Walker. That's a throw.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's going to be a goal kick. And it's Walker. Reinders. Rafael Leao. No foul, says the referee. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fofana. Out to the left it goes. Oh, well played. Pulisic. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. That is a great... Hits one! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's had it nicked away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has been cut short. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Jimenez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Succumbs to the pressure. Kyle Walker. Now it's Pulisic. Kyle Walker moves wide and looking to get onto this. Fofana. Reinders.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Gabia. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Can he stop it going out? Oh, it's just a little long. Rafael Leao. And now the breakaway. And here's Abraham. Fofana. Well, that's a little loose. Tries to dink it. Decent hit! Caught offside that time. Hernandez. Gabbia.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And the keeper's given it away. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Walker gets it away. And the number on the board is 3. And that is as far as it goes. Milan bow out, defeat sealing their fate. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Oh, what has happened here? Gabbia. It's a pretty loose pass. Reinders. No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Abraham. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot, and it's come back out to him. What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's going in strongly.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Reinders clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Terracciano just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao, Jovic, and Hernandez, and the pass is intercepted. Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great hit! And again! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's looking to set free a runner. Climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this. Jovic. Hernandez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pulisic. Fofana. Pulisic. Gabbia. Hernandez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Abraham. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Half an hour played now. Hernandez. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jimenez. Tomori. He's through here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Jovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Jimenez. Hernandez. That has not gone well. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jimenez. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, this is a... And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Terracciano. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez. That pass isn't the best. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And smartly reclaimed. And we hit half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. He's in plenty of space here. Pulisic has it in a wide position. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Abraham. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Reinders shifted it to the flank. And Hernandez. Throw in. Pavlovic. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Rafael Leao. It's going to be another throw. And that's definitely not his best. And here's Abraham. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. Fofana and Jimenez. Pulisic. Milan looking to pass their way through. Pulisic. That was asking just too much of him. Kyle Walker. Reinders. Jimenez. In with the challenge. Reinders. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick. Rafael Leao looking understandably energised after his goal. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gabia, and it's Loftus-Cheek.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rising over the bar.
Hernandez will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Reinders. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea.
And the finish! Sticks it away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan are having a ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there. Jimenez. Gabia cuts it out. Reinders. Gabia, and that's really well manoeuvred. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Abraham. Abraham! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Gabia. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Abraham. He could be in here. So much. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Reinders. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Great chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And through to the goalkeeper. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And nicely intercepted. Rafael Leao. And that is that. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Abraham just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.